Hello and namaste. Welcome to Spirituality and Science channel. Today we are going to explore something very unique. We're going to understand the impact of the industrial revolutions or the technological advancement and how exactly they are impacting the spirituality and science and what are the solutions out there. And it is very critical that we understand this. So we are initially going into the problem mode, that understanding what the problem is, then we're going to produce some solution here and which can be applied straight away. The world is changing very fast. Today it's all about connectivity in cyber and physical world. So when we say cyber and physical, there are two worlds. Physical world is the world which you see around us, all the physical things. Cyber world is the where you are seeing me right now, the virtual world, the digital print media, social media and internet. So in past, like if you look at the human history, how the technological advancement has taken place. So if you want to reach out, if you come up with a new invention, new discovery, if you want to push that technology to out there to the people, then how fast you can do it, right? Using the technology. So in past, that reaching to 100 million customers, you can see here is that telephone took 75 years. Web, internet took 7 years, Facebook took 4 years, Instagram took 2 years, and Pokemon has done this in 1 month. You will be amazed in coming days, in coming years, that when you come up with a new technology, new invention, it will reach out to 100 million customers within probably 1 hour. That is also possible. So how that was possible over time? Because humans have made a significant journey in technological advancement, and we categorize them when human civilization has taken a major leap or shift in technology. We call them industrial revolutions, right? So the first one, which took around 1780s, major. From before that everything was manual work, but from there on mechanical production started, powered by steam and water. The steam engine was discovered, right? And then 100 years later than that, around 1870s, mass production evolved, subdivision of labor has taken place, and electrical energy has come into place. So you can produce more and more products in faster time. So that was second industrial revolution or industry 2.0. Then 100 years later, something major changed. This time, basically, the electronics and IT support production has come into picture, and improving of the automation and processes. What exactly that simply means is that before this industry 3.0, you had big mechanical machines which are operated by hand with pulleys, levers and all that, right? But now the bigger machines can be operated with electrical energy by a push button, by an on-off switch. And that had started changing. And slowly it has come down that no matter how big crane you are, cryo engine or an aeroplane, now you are operated with a smaller screen, a computer. Everything is operated with a computer, no matter how big you are, a machine you have today. So that change is happening. But in year 2000, so industry 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, they happened in about time span of 300 years, 100 years after each other. But within 30 years, something major happened in year 2000. The world had changed forever. What happened there is that connectivity of this physical world and the cyber world is taking place. You will say, what exactly this industry 4.0 means? Like when we talk about connectivity of cyber, virtual and physical. That simply means is, take an example, right? I have a phone, I have a tablet, I have a PC, speaker, TV, car, 6 devices, just count 6, and they are connected to Wi-Fi of my home. So that means each device can talk to each other through Wi-Fi. Similar thing is happening across my neighbor, other side neighbor, and in the whole world. If I don't go down into too much detail, imagine the world population is today 8 billion and everybody has 7 devices. That 56 billion devices are connected to each other. Obviously, some people will have more, others have none, but in coming days, it's increasing and increasing. But there is an estimate that 50 billion devices are connected to each other today, right? That is just an estimate there. But post year 2000, right, something major has changed. Now we will come to the problem, how exactly it has evolved as a problem. Earlier days, before 2000, what was happening, that devices were not as much connected. If I need to talk to my neighbor, I can just go around my house and basically talk to them personally. But today I don't have to, because I have these devices. They're connected to each other. Even the whole world is connecting to each other. So you don't need to physically be there. So what that means is, the families are more glued to these devices than in person. So the knowledge transfer, which was happening through traditional means, is coming to a grinding halt. Our attention span is going down, because Microsoft has done some studies what simply says that earlier I was able to focus for 12 seconds on something. Today it has come down to 8 seconds. Even a goldfish has 9 seconds of span, which has the shortest memory span. So our attention span is gone down. Let's understand the problem now, right? This Industrial 4.0 has produced a challenge, and the challenge or the problem, what exactly that is, that post year 2000, since people are more glued to these devices, they're not experiencing the spirituality and religion personally. So even though, like before, the people who were born before 1990s, they were not religious, they were not as much cultural, but they were directly or indirectly experiencing it, because they were attending all those small events, prayers, temples, shrines, etc. It was going into their subconscious mind. And I was among those in that generation who experienced the spirituality and science of Hinduism in my own life. I was not deeply rooted in any activities, but I was observing it. Now I can feel that I can remember everything. With the knowledge of scriptures, I can correlate everything. However, the people who are born after 1990s, it is a different world altogether. People are not celebrating as many festivals or rituals in their daily life. On top of that, the knowledge of the scripture is barely minimum in daily life. Hence, there is a threat that the passing down of the thousands of years of tradition known as Gurukul has come to a bottleneck. So the question is, who can eliminate this bottleneck where the spirituality and the religion, the knowledge which was transferring from one generation to another generation by personal means, all of a sudden it has come to a grinding halt? Who can eliminate this? That's the question, right? The only people who can do it, who know the both side of the world, who has seen both sides, the before year 2000 and after year 2000. So who are those people? These are the people like me and you. The people who are between 30 years of age and 60 years. So between 30 and 60 in year 2020. So these are the people who have listened to the moral stories, performed prayers, observed small rituals, right, and of their culture they belong to. They have also learned the knowledge of modern science and technology, digital world, social media on this side of the world. So they have experienced both sides of them. All it needs for them to pick up the scriptures and start correlating the information with their experience at that age when they experienced it, translating that into a digital format, developing colorful graphical presentations, lectures, books, seminar, videos, exhibitions, and push that all to social media. Remember, what we convert today in digital format is going to remain in this planet forever. This kind of technology was not available to our previous generations or ancestors. That is why it is a moral responsibility of the people of our age to do this noble work, because you cannot expect this from the young generation, because they have only seen the one side of the world after year 2000. So it is the people like you and me who have seen the both side of the world has this responsibility. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and we will see you in the next video.